the bounce house, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona's offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So UCF's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Tackled, but he has a first down. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to get outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, did not go through the uprights. You've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. The Knights line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's Conley. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Trying to pound their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and touchdown Arizona! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They knock him down right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Fafita. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's McMillan. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The snap sets up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous. Can anyone catch him? The 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because, Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The back goes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UCF!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Arizona in a hurry. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for space, it's Conley.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good score.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got great speed and good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Line gets set, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Handoff to the single running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Using his legs, it's Conley. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The run and the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And this is why I love having a quarterback that can make plays. I mean, he's so dynamic that I give him the ball and design runs like this, and you've got to guard the whole field now. You've got to guard everybody because he can still throw it, and he walks into the end zone and gets the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the last run, you just give it to him again on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Miranda. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, it's loose. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's up to 94 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. To the air, it's Fafita. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
Complete on third down. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
The run from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes one man miss. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Knights send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Arizona runs out the punt team. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires into traffic, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Conley. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Arizona going back to work with another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, UCF 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Townsend. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going up top on 1st down. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arizona! And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And the punishment has been extended.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Arizona 49, UCF 17.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Jefferson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got it past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Harvey. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
That's caught. It's Townsend. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Able to pick up a couple on 1st down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. He's got the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on. And he muffs it, it's loose. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.